Welcome to this Budget Basics module, Transportation and Roads. I want you to think about how many roads you use each day. We all rely on roads in Greenville County, but there's something you might not realize. Not all of them are maintained by the county. Some are actually maintained by the state or even the city. Are you thinking of a road that needs attention? Later in the module, a QR code will be shared where you can find out who owns that road. Now, let's start by taking a look at how the county handles the roads it's responsible for. Greenville County repairs cracks, patches holes, repairs curbs, and also maintains gravel and dirt roads. There is even a bridge department that takes care of hundreds of bridges in the county. They repair guardrails and perform emergency maintenance if there is storm damage. The County Engineering and Maintenance Division is responsible for more than 1,800 miles of roads. Each year, Greenville County typically resurfaces more than 150 roads. Since the county has limited funds for its roads, it uses a ranking system to establish the overall condition index to determine a worst first list. Greenville County has the largest road network in South Carolina. In this illustration, you will see how lane miles are calculated using the length of the road and the number of lanes involved. So, how is road maintenance paid for in Greenville County? Well, let's find out. The funds generated by the South Carolina gas tax, or what we call C funds, are allocated to projects in counties based on population, land area, and rural road mileage. So who decides how this money is spent? County citizens decide. The Greenville County Legislative Delegation selects citizens to be part of the County Transportation Committee. They approve the projects to be funded. Greenville County also utilizes the Capital Improvements Program funds, which are ultimately approved by County Council in its capital budget. But this funding alone is not enough to keep up with all the road repairs needed, so more counties are stepping in and finding ways to raise their own money to fix them. For example, Spartanburg County voters approved a sales tax for roads back in 2023. According to the State Department of Revenue, 22 South Carolina counties have imposed a capital project sales tax at some point. Most of the county's roads are labeled in fair or poor condition as of 2025. In 2024, the penny sales tax was defeated in Greenville County. It ultimately failed by about 3 percentage points. If it had passed, the tax would have raised more than $1 billion for road improvements over 8 years. If such a tax is ultimately approved by voters in Greenville County in the future, the revenue it generates will not replace state road funding, but will enable that funding to go even further. Another source of funding for road maintenance can come from a fee in lieu of taxes agreement, often referred to as FILO. In this situation, County Council decides how the revenue is used. So how much do you think should be allocated to road maintenance? Let your County Council representative know. Use the QR code to find their contact information. Do you know of a road that needs to receive some attention? Use this QR code to find out who owns it. And do you want to know what projects are being worked on right now? Use this QR code to find out. Before you go, let's talk about public transportation. Greenville's GreenLink offers 12 fixed routes Monday through Saturday to destinations throughout the county. It is operated by the city and functions under a contract with Greenville Transit Authority. For the month of June in 2025, GreenLink's ridership was over 59,000 on their fixed route system. You can see how many people use the GreenLink service month to month and other performance data by following the QR code. GreenLink's funding currently comes from 4 places. About 30% comes from the Federal Transit Administration, 20% comes from passenger fares, and 45 to 50% comes from the local government, like the city or county. And finally, 2 to 3% comes from the SCDOT Mass Transit Fund, which has not increased the amount funded in 30 years. If you want to see funding for transportation changed, contact your County Council representative. Keep in mind that as Greenville County continues to grow, more workers will need reliable transportation to fill jobs in industries like hospitality and healthcare. Even if you don't use public transit yourself, many of the people who provide essential services across the county do. Thanks for joining us for this module of Budget Basics, brought to you by the League of Women Voters of Greenville County.